Payne. Huh? Hello and welcome to COS Giants softball field. Today, the Central Valley Conference leading Giants host the Blue Devils of Merced College. We are underway in the top of the first inning. In the circle for COS today is their lefty, Alexis Cervantes. She's in search of her 13th win of the season. She's already recorded a strikeout against the leadoff hitter for the Blue Devils. So there's one out in the top of the first. Right now, Cervantes facing Alicia Payne. Flores, number 9. Oh, Payne's up next. This is Catherine Flores, the number 2 hitter, with Alicia Payne on deck. Cervantes goes 1-1 to Catherine Flores, the sophomore outfielder for Merced College, as COS hosts Merced in the first game of this doubleheader today. I'm David Reese along with Stefan Barros keeping stats for us, and I'll be calling the action for game 1. As this one is rolled out in front of the plate. Up to get it is Taylor Wright, but the throw to first is not in time. And Merced has a runner on base with one out in the top of the first to start things out here against COS, who comes into the game with the leading record of 5-0, undefeated in Central Valley Conference play, an 18-5 overall record. They played most of their games at home so far this season. Their number 1 starter, the lefty, Alexis Cervantes, faces Alicia Payne here with one out in the first inning. Cervantes with a 385 earned run average, a 12-3 record, as the Giants look to remain undefeated in league play. Here's a ground ball to the shortstop Miller. The backhanded flip to second. They'll just get the one as the throw to first is not in time. But there's 2 gone in the top of the first. Cervantes got the strikeout to lead off the game against Allie Haig. Catherine Flores had the infield hit, and then a ground ball by Payne to the shortstop Miller. They get the force out of second for the second out. And this is Alyssa Gonzalez batting cleanup for Merced. And she's ahead 1-0 against Cervantes. Alexis Cervantes in her 90th inning of work to start this game. And here's another ground ball to Miller. It should end the inning. The throw to first is in time. So Merced gets a hit, but no runs in the top of the first. And the Giants coming up. We go to the bottom of the first inning. Sellers leading off for the Giants, goes after the first pitch, slaps it to second base, and that's an easy play for the first out. Danielle Almeida makes the play at second base for Merced. Here's Kayla Barber. Barber takes strike one on the first pitch. Facing Alicia Payne, the right-handed starter for Merced College. Payne with a 6-5 record as the #1 starter for the Blue Devils. And she misses with ball one. It's 1-1 to Kayla Barber. Barber, the Lady Giants second baseman, has a .323 average on the season. And she takes ball two inside. Alicia Payne with her 11th start of the season. And she just misses with the off-speed pitch. 3-1 now to Barber. Barber has drawn 9 walks on the season. Pops one up on the infield. It'll be Payne, the pitcher, making the catch, and there's 2 away. Here's Taylor Wright, the third baseman. Wright, the Giants' leading hitter. In fact, with 42 hits on the season, she's the leader in the Central Valley Conference. Her 35 RBIs is also the best in the conference. And this one is hard to right field. And she'll easily beat the throw to first. That's a 2-out hit for Taylor Wright. Wright with her 43rd hit of the season. That'll bring up Cervantes. The Giants cleanup hitter has 17 runs batted in on the season and 1 home run. She's hitting .404. And this one is bounced to the left side. The throw to first goes over the first baseman's head. Taylor Wright, all the way around from first, will come in to score with a head-first slide. Some alert base running with the defense not paying attention to her. Taylor Wright on the bad throw to first. Just never stopped running, and she comes in to score, puts the Giants ahead 1-0. Here's Jennifer Picata now. It'll be an error on the shortstop. 32, I got it. Jen Perry on the shortstop rushed that throw a little bit. So Cervantes is on, and the Giants up 1-0 with 2 outs. Picata fouled off the first pitch. 0-1 now against Payne. The off-speed pitch grounded to short. They flip the easy way, and the side is retired. The Giants get 1 run on 1 hit in the bottom of the first. They lead 1-0 after 1. We played one inning here at COS. 1-0 Giants. Here's Luciana Brazil, the freshman outfielder, facing Alexis Cervantes. And she gets ahead 0-1 on the inside pitch.
I know she's Portuguese. I know Brazil's a Portuguese name, but...
Quick look around the COS defense. Alexis Cervantes on the mound. She'll be pitching to Destiny Arredondo behind the plate today. As this one is rolled up the middle. Miller with the smooth fielding gets the first out of the inning. Crystal Miller down at shortstop. She'll have Taylor Wright next to her on the left side. Kayla Barber at second base. Bernie Lawrence at first. Around the outfield, we've got Lauren Crow, Tiffany Sellers, and Tila Hagan. Pitch misses the outside corner from Cervantes as she faces Dom Godoy, the catcher for the Lady Blue Devils today. Here's the 1-0 from Cervantes, and that's over for strike one. Cervantes has struck out 62 batters on the season, in the top 5 in the conference. A swing and a miss as Godoy chases one up high. 1-2 with one out in the second inning. The 1-2 to Godoy. She throws it right by her, and there's 2 away. That's 2. Yeah. Second strikeout of the afternoon for Cervantes. And number 64 on the season. That'll bring up Jay Bondi. This one is bounced out in front of the plate. Cervantes picked it up, but it'll be called foul, as it may have gone off the foot of Bondi. Here's the 0-1. That's in the dirt. Even at 1-1. The Giants with the 5-0 league record in first place in the CVC. Merced trying to play catch-up. They have a 3-4 league record. 10-16 overall as Bondi drives this one to right center. It'll find the gap and roll all the way to the fence. She's digging for second and will be in there standing up. A 2-out double. Second hit of the game for Merced. That'll bring up Jen Perry. Perry, the shortstop, with an RBI opportunity here. Looking to come through with 2 outs to even this game up. The pitch from Cervantes is fouled off of her leg. There's a swing and a miss for strike 2. Oh, 0-2 now to Perry. And Cervantes looks for her 3rd K of the game already. Here's the pitch to the left-hander Perry. She rolls it down to first base. That's an easy play from Bernie Lawrence. She'll step on the bag to win the inning. We go to the bottom of the second, still 1-0 COS. We go to the bottom of the second.
Now hitting for your Lady Giants, number 22, shortstop, Crystal.
Here's Crystal Miller to lead it off. The Lady Giants with a 1-0 lead over Merced. Facing Alicia Payne, the Merced starter. Crystal Miller, a 350 hitter. What are you waiting on? He lost his clicker. Miller with 21 hits on the season. Squares around a bunt here and misses, and it's 0-1.
Shortstop and second base switch.
Really? One and one now to Miller. There's a pitch missing the outside corner, so it's 2-1. For the Merced Lady Blue Devils, with Payne on the mound, she's got Dom Godoy behind the plate. As Miller pops one up, it'll get out of play behind the backstop. 2-2. Payne has Almeida and Perry behind her up the middle. They've switched positions after one inning. It's now Almeida playing short. Perry moving over to second. As Miller takes ball 3 up high and the count is full. Ground ball up the middle is going to get through for a base hit. And Crystal Miller is on to lead off the Giants half of the second inning. Here's Lauren Crow. Crow with a bunt and a diving attempt by the catcher. She makes the catch for the out, and they're going to double up Miller at first base. So 2 outs just like that as the Lady Giants try a sacrifice. Crow with a little pop-up and a great diving effort by the catcher, Dom Godoy, to make the catch for the out. Miller on first, failing to see the bunt get down. took off for second, and they doubled her off. So 2 away in the bottom of the first. That brings up Lawrence. Bernie Lawrence, the COS first baseman, takes a strike here, and it's 1-1. Lawrence looking to improve on her 300 average. She drives this one up the middle, and it's off the glove of the diving Perry and into center field for a base hit. A hard hit ball, a good effort by Perry. She can't come up with it. And the Giants have their third hit of the game. Here's Tila Hagan batting in the 9-hole. Trying to keep the inning alive with 2 outs here in the second. Squaring around a bunt, but pulled it back in time. Ball 1. Hagan batting .310 on the season. This is outside for ball 2. Tila Hagan very good at working the count. She leads the Lady Giants in walks with 14 on the season. She's hit 2-0 here. Payne catches the outside corner with that one. Giants with a runner at first with 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. A swing and a miss by Hagan. The count is even at 2-2. Hagan slaps one foul. And she'll stay alive against Alicia Payne, the freshman righty. This one on the ground. It'll be second baseman Perry. A bad throw in the dirt as she tried to rush it. It gets away. And Hagan will make it over to third.
Now coming to the plate for the COS Lady Giants, number 6.
Lawrence, that is, headed over to third on the bad throw. So second throwing error of the game for Perry. One at shortstop, now one at second. Back to the top of the order for the Lady Giants. Here's Sellers. Sellers bunting one foul straight back. It's 0-1. She led off the game with a ground out on the first pitch of the game. Tiffany Sellers, the Giants leadoff hitter throughout the season, has a .458 average. Hagan takes off for second. No throw from Godoy. So Sellers can drive in a couple here with a base hit. Trying to bunt her way on. Sellers fouled off another one, and it's 1-2. Tiffany Sellers has scored 31 runs on the season, and that is the best in the Central Valley Conference. But she strikes out here to end the inning. The Giants put a couple runners on base but can't get anything out of it. Still 1-0 after 2 innings. We go to the top of the third inning now. 1-0 COS. This is Almeida leading it off for the Lady Blue Devils of Merced College. Hit hard on the ground to Miller. A nice scoop at first base by Lawrence, and there is one gone in the Merced third. Cervantes doing a great job of keeping the ball down in the zone. She's now gotten 4 ground ball outs in the 2 1/3 innings she's pitched. This is Allie Haig. And she takes strike 1 from Cervantes. Haig led off the game with a ground out. This one's off the end of the bat. Once again, it's Miller, but she had a little trouble with this one. And Haig will be on with 1 away. Be the first error of the game for the COS defense, as Crystal Miller had a little trouble picking that one up. Now Catherine Flores. She reached on an infield hit her first time up. Takes ball 1 low. She's got pitcher Alicia Payne on deck. And a runner off first, as the Blue Devils try and even this one up. Another slapper off the end of the bat. Miller will have to hurry, and the throw is in time. Haig moves over to second, but there's 2 down in the inning now. Here's Alicia Payne. She's 0 for 1. The pitch for Cervantes. And misses for ball 1. Payne goes the other way with this one, and it'll fall in. And the runner will score from second. The throw getting away from Arredondo, the catcher, and Payne gets over to second base after the RBI single. A good diving effort from the second baseman, Kayla Barber, on a little humpback liner behind first base. But she couldn't get there, and the Blue Devils have tied the game at 1.
Number 11, third baseman, Alyssa Gonzalez.
What does she have on the shin tags? I thought she did. Never mind. She did when she was on deck. Like she was catching. Doesn't say. Doesn't matter. Elisa Gonzalez will hit next for Merced, as we have a meeting at the pitcher circle for COS. Cervantes running into her first bit of trouble on the day. Gonzalez 0 for 1, grounded out in the first inning. First pitch is fouled straight back. Cervantes gets ahead 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Gonzalez slaps this down the right field line, but it'll fall in foul territory. And Cervantes just needs one more strike to end this inning. Gonzalez trying to drive in the runner from second. Here's the 0-2. Protecting the plate, she stays alive. Here's another 0-2 pitch. And on the hands to the shortstop Miller. They've got the runner hung up between second and third. And Wright tags her out. And that'll end the inning. We've played 2.5 here at COS. Merced gets one back in the third. We're all even at 1-1. Kayla Barber will lead things off in the bottom of the third for the Lady Giants. Facing Payne, she hits one hard down the left field line, but she pulled it foul. Barber popped up on the infield her first time up. And she takes high for ball one. Against Alicia Payne. Here's the pitch from Payne. And she slaps it through the right side into right field. That's a base hit. And the Giants have their leadoff runner aboard for Taylor Wright. Taylor Wright, the Lady Giants' most productive hitter. She leads the conference in 3 different offensive categories, including batting average. She's hitting .575. Do her last time. That .575 average even went up a little bit. She's 1 for 1 on the day. She had a base hit her first time up. And now she lays down a bunt, but it's right back to the pitcher. And Payne's throw to first. Gets away from Perry. And that'll be the 3rd error of the game on Perry, the second baseman. It is a successful sacrifice for Taylor Wright as she moves the runner over and gets on base as a bonus. third or fourth error they made. Third error of the game by the Merced defense. And a chance for Alexis Cervantes to help herself out. The Giants pitcher. A couple of runners on, nobody out. She'll lay down the bunt, and it's a pretty nice one. They throw from Payne is in time as Cervantes moves the runners over. So a chance for Picata to drive in a couple.
Number 36, designated player, Jen Picata.
Picata showing bunt, now will pull it back and drives it up the middle for a base hit. One run is in to score. They will hold right at third. And on the throw, Picata slides into second. She's got herself an RBI hit. And it's 2-1 COS. Picata drives in her 29th run of the season. And here's Crystal Miller. She'll bunt at it and miss. 0-1. Miller with a base hit her last time up. She'll have runners at second and third here. Still only one out in the bottom of the third. The Lady Giants jumped out to a 1-0 lead in the bottom of the first before the Lady Blue Devils got one back in the top of the third. We're now in the bottom of the third, 2-1 COS. Here's the 0-1. It is popped up by Miller to the left side. It'll get out of play. Miller with 12 runs batted in on the season. A chance to do some damage here, but she'll have to protect down 0-2. As Payne wastes one up high, it's 1-2 now. This one's in on the hands, but she muscles it out towards left field. Coming over to make the catch is Flores. Right tagging up from third, but won't be going anywhere as it was a shallow fly ball. And there's two gone. Here's Crow, the left fielder. Looking to come through with two outs. On the inside corner, she takes strike one. She's got right down at third. Picata at second after she drove in the run to put the Giants ahead this inning. Pitch misses high, and it's 1-1 to Lauren Crow. Crow batting .368. Looking for her 12th RBI of the season. This one is inside for ball two. There's a nice bunt, deadened right out in front of the plate. And a bad throw from the catcher to Doy goes into right field. And it'll cost Merced another run as Crow gets over to second. 2-run score on the play. One on the sacrifice bunt, and then another on the bad throw from the catcher Godoy. 4-1 now, COS.
Now hitting for the Lady Giants. Number 18, first base.
Here's Bernie Lawrence with two outs and a runner at second. There'll be a throwing error on the catcher Dodoy. The fourth defensive blunder of the day for the Lady Blue Devils. First pitch misses, and it's 1-0 to Bernie Lawrence. High and inside from Payne. Lawrence with a base hit her last time up, improving on her batting average, which was even 300 coming into the day. And she's ahead 3-0 here. As Alicia Payne having her toughest inning of the afternoon so far. Here's the 3-0, and it catches the inside corner. Chance to swing the bat now for Bernie Lawrence. She's got 13 RBIs on the season. And she thought she had drawn a walk here, but it's a call strike on the inside corner. And Alicia Payne has worked the count full as she looks to get out of the third. This one in on the hands. It's rolled to short. Almeida's throw is in time, and the side is retired, but the Giants get 3 runs in the bottom of the third, and they take a 4-1 lead. Top of the 4th inning, leading off and driving one foul is Luciana Brazil. A loud strike as Cervantes gets ahead 0-1. 4-1 COS after 3 innings. Alexis Cervantes in a 4th inning of work has only given up 2 hits on the day. Check swing, and she couldn't hold up. 0-2 to Brazil. Squaring around on 0-2. 0-2, Brazil still squaring around. And she pulls it back and takes high for ball 1. Here's the 1-2. Cervantes misses high, and the count evens up. Brazil grounded out her last time against Cervantes. And this one is blown right by her. Alexi Cervantes with her third punch out of the game. That'll bring up Godoy, the Merced catcher. Godoy fouls off the first one down the right field line.
Now hitting number 18, center fielder of catcher, Don Godoy. Center field as right person.
Cervantes with 3 strikeouts on the day, now with 65 on the year. And she misses for ball 1. Godoy grounds this one to third. Here's Taylor Wright. Easy play, and there's 2 gone.
Now coming to the plate.
That brings up Jay Bondi.
Sea Devils, number 7, first base, Jay Bondi.
Bondi hitting at .254 coming into the day. She doubled her last time up. Goes after the first pitch here. Popped up down the right field line. It falls, and she'll get another chance. Bondi with 10 RBIs on the season, but just trying to keep the inning alive here for Merced. She swings and misses, and that's strike 2. Here's the 0-2 from Cervantes. A swing and a miss, and the side is retired. Cervantes with strikeout number 4 on the game. And we go to the bottom of the fourth inning. Still 4-1 COS. We've played 3.5 here at COS Giants softball field. The Lady Giants leading 4-1 against their Central Valley Conference opponent, the Merced Lady Blue Devils. This is Tila Hagan leading off, trying to bunt her way on. But fouls it back, so it's 0-1. This one is bounced to short, and playing it on the short hop was Almeida, but the throw not in time. A good effort by Almeida, Danielle Almeida, the sophomore shortstop, but it'll be an infield hit. Sellers taps one foul, 0-1 to her. For Tila Hagan, that's her second base hit of the game. Sellers is 0 for 2 with a ground out and a strikeout. There's a pitch missing. Hagan will go ahead and take second. An easy stolen base for her. For the Giants, that's their second stolen base of the day. Number 7 on the season for Tila Hagan.
Who stole the last one? Hagan. That's her second steal.
Oh, that's her second steal. Yeah. She also had a steal earlier in the game, so she's actually got 9 on the season now. A bunt foul by Sellers. Sellers is the leading base stealer for the Lady Giants with 11. Hagan moves into second place in that category. Slapped on the ground under the glove of the pitcher. Almeida won't have a play. That's another infield hit. And Sellers is on for the first time today. And she could probably have second base if she wants it. Kayla Barber will hit with nobody out. There goes Sellers for second, but a drive into left field will bring a run home. 5-1 Giants on the base hit by Kayla Barber. Second hit of the game for Barber.
Number 32, third baseman, Taylor Wright.
Barber drives in her 18th run of the season, and now here's Taylor Wright, as it doesn't get any easier for Alicia Payne. Wright lays down a bunt. It dies right out in front of the plate. A nice play by the first baseman. Bondi, Jay Bondi, coming in to make the play on the sacrifice. The runners move up a base, and Cervantes will have runners at second and third with 1 out.
Now hitting for your Lady Giants, number 54, pitcher.
It's a 5-1 lead for COS. Cervantes up now. Ground ball to second base. They'll come to the plate with it. It's not in time as Sellers slides in under the tag. Ashley Penrod into the game at second base, fielding that ground ball, trying to cut down the run at the plate. Really didn't have a chance to get the speedy Sellers. Should have just taken the sure out. The lead now 7-1 for the Lady Giants. Picata now, the Lady Giants leading power hitter, will step in with a chance to really break this game open. 2 on and 1 out. Pinch runner down at first base. It'll be Kelsey Knutson, the Exeter High graduate. Picata has driven him in a run on the day. She singled up the middle her last time up. Jumps on this one, but pulls it foul. Very aggressive hitting COS team. Picada takes another strike, and it's 0-2. This pitch misses high for ball one. Knutson takes off for second and will get there without a throw. Giants running the bases freely today. And now Picada will have two runners in scoring position. Right at third, Knutson at second. One out in the fourth inning. And Payne misses with ball two.
They put 2-2. They put the innings in the wrong order. Yeah. They're still in the fourth.
Here's the 2-2 to Picada, and she just protects the plate to stay alive. Another 2-2 to Picada. And on the hands, it spins out over the pitcher's head. And she will beat the throw to first. That'll be an RBI single for Picada on the little bloop infield hit. It was in on the hands. It just got over the pitcher's head. Pinrod in to pick it up, but she had no chance to get Picada. Wright came in to score. Now it's 8-1. Now it'll be Crystal Miller batting with one out and a runner at third. We'll get another pinch runner.
Now running the first base, number 3, Merced, Rodriguez.
It'll be Rodriguez running for Picada. Meredith Rodriguez pinch running at first. Knutson at third. Here's a fly ball to the left side, and it'll fall in. A foul ball. And Miller will have another chance. It's 0-1. Alicia Payne in her fourth inning of work, still only one out. Would love a ground ball double play to get out of this one, as she's been dinged up for 7 runs so far in her first 4 innings. This pitch misses inside. Rodriguez takes off for second. No throw from the catcher. Here's a ground ball right back to the pitcher. She'll go to the plate with it. Knutson is cut down at home. That'll be the second out of the inning. And now she'll just go ahead and scamper over to second with nobody watching her.
Now hitting for the Lady Giants, number 33, left fielder, Lauren Crow.
2 outs in the inning for Lauren Crow. Fielder's choice on the ground ball from Miller. When's it a dead ball? I don't think there was a dead ball unless they call timeout, right?
Oh, yeah. Well, it's umpire's job. It could be umpire's
Little discussion with the umpire from the Merced coaching staff. There was never a dead ball. That allowed Miller to head over to second. This one is popped up the left side. It's the shortstop, Almeida. And that'll retire the side. So COS gets 3 more in the bottom of the 4th inning. 7-1 COS after 4. We go to the 5th inning here at COS softball field. The Lady Giants leading 7-1 after putting up 3 more runs in the bottom of the 4th inning. It'll be Ashley Penrod, the new second baseman for the Lady Blue Devils, to lead it off as they try to get back into this one. Penrod came in to play second base in the bottom of the 4th inning. Cervantes cruising along against Merced ever since giving up the 1 run in the bottom of the, or in the top of the 3rd inning. That's really been the only blemish. She's only given up 2 hits on the day. Here's the 2-0 to Penrod. It's grounded to short. Miller up with it. The throw to first is in time. And there's a 1 away to start the 5th inning. Here's Almeida playing shortstop. Hitting in the 9th spot. She grounded out her first time up. As Cervantes continues to keep the ball on the ground very impressively against this Merced team. One and 0 to Almeida. Almeida batting .299 coming into today's game. Takes a strike on the outside corner. .20 hits on the season for Almeida. Tied for 3rd best on her team. She swings and misses, and she's in the hole 1 and 2. Cervantes in search of her 5th strikeout of the game, if she can get Almeida here. This one hit hard up the middle, but snagged by Cervantes. Another ground out, and there's 2 away in the Merced half of the 5th inning. Here's Allie Haig. Haig with the .380 average coming in, the leading hitter for Merced. But she faces the lefty Cervantes here and swings and misses at the first offering. Haig 0 for 2 on the day. Her 27 hits, the most on this Merced team. As Cervantes tries to get her to chase one, and it's 1 and 1. Haig trying to slap it to the left side, swings and misses. 1-2. Cervantes has dominated left-handed hitters for most of the season. Wastes one outside, and it's 2-2. Haig, a very selective hitter. She's drawn 19 walks on the season. Again, she leads this Blue Devils team in most offensive categories, but she strikes out here. And she's victim number 5 of Alexis Cervantes. We've played 4.5 innings. Lady Giants dominating 7-1. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Bernie Lawrence will lead it off. And she pops it up to the shortstop, Almeida. 1 pitch, 1 out in the bottom of the 5th. Alicia Payne, the Merced starter, still in the game as her team trails 7-1. Hagen with a drag bunt down the first baseline, and she's going to beat the throw. A nice bunt for a base hit by Hagen, and that's her 3rd hit of the ball game. So now Tiffany Sellers, as Hagen takes off for second. The throw not in time as it's cut off before the bag. Another stolen base for Hagen. That's her 3rd stolen base of the game. She is quickly catching up to Sellers with 10 on the season. They're now 1-2 in the entire conference in that category. We'll see what kind of play they put on now for the very speedy Tiffany Sellers, as she'll have a word with her 3rd base coach. We're pretty sure the score is 8-1 here at COS. The scoreboard showing 7-1. There's a run in there somewhere that we believe they missed.
Are we saying 8-1?
Huh?
Are we saying 8-1?
I'm saying 8-1. This one slapped hard on the ground, right past the shortstop and into left center field. Hagen will score easily from second, and Sellers, using her speed again, is into second with a stand-up double. First hit of the game for Tiffany Sellers. Now we're going to call it 8-1 on the scoreboard, so I guess that's the score we're going with. 8-1 COS as they get a run here in the bottom of the fifth. Here's Barber with a chance to win the game with the 8-run rule in effect for Sellers, her first hit of the game, second hit of the game, her third double of the season, and her 12th run batted in. As this one is hit in the air, it'll fall in. Sellers headed to third, and she'll be held up there. Caleb Barber into second with a double. Here's Taylor Wright. Here's Taylor Wright, 1 for 2. A couple of sacrifices, and she'll drive this one into the left center field gap. 2 runs coming to score. It's a 10-1 ball game, and this one is all over as the Lady Giants mercy kill another opponent. They only need 5 innings today in the first game of this doubleheader. They improve their overall record to 19-5 with a perfect 6-0 record against Central Valley Conference opponents. Alexis Cervantes gets the win. That's her 13th of the season. She's 13-3. Thank you for watching and listening today. For Stefan Barros and Tony Maldonado, I'm David Reese. Once again, the final score, Lady Giants 10, the Blue Devils of Merced College 1.